welcome to the second Hugoversity Common Room of 2021. Thank you very much for joining prefects Elisha and I. And today we're going to be discussing career paths into that, and in particular apprenticeship. So today we are joined by Rhiannon, who is a learning mentor at Baltic Apprenticeships. And we're also joined by Baltic apprentice Ellie, who is currently working with her apprenticeship through our sister company, Harvey and Hugo. So welcome to both of you, and thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're having a good day.
Hi.
Brilliant. So as we kind of start the interview, we like to do a little bit of an icebreaker just to kind of get into the interview. So as prefects, we love to look back at our education and our highlights from our education, and we want to learn more about you and your favourite memories. So what would you say was your greatest achievement or fondest memory from school or college? And Ellie, we'll go to you first, please.
So mine, I loved doing performing arts and I did drama in school. And one of my favourite achievements was to go on the stage and perform in Little Shop of Horrors. And I sang in front of the whole school, which it was nerve-wracking, but I loved that I did that and I got a trophy for doing it. So I felt really proud that I did that.
Oh, lovely. What about yourself, Rhiannon?
I think for me, it's probably my prom. When you're at the end of year 11 and you've got your prom, I think it's just such a lovely time to spend with your classmates and your friends that you've made over the year, and your teachers and and all the other staff that have supported you through that journey, and really reflect on everything that you've achieved, through your exams and coursework, and just really celebrate, the fact that you've made it to the end and you've worked so hard for it and things. And then, of course, saying those final thank yous and goodbyes to teachers as well. But then also everybody's all nicely dressed up and has a lovely party as well. So I think that was probably my favourite memory of school.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
So at Hugoversity, we love learning. So whether it's sort of through a webinar or reading, but we understand that some people learn better through apprenticeships as opposed to taking the university route. So let's talk about the benefits of an apprenticeship. So Rhiannon, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes. So I think the first thing that I'd like to talk about when thinking of the different sort of benefits of an apprenticeship is, first of all, that hands-on industry experience that you're going to, gain as an apprentice, something that you probably would not get, if you went down to the traditional education route, such as a degree at university and things like that. So you're very much getting that experience straight away to the skills and knowledge and behaviours and lots of different digital marketing tools and processes and best practices and things like that. You're getting that straight away from day one. The other thing as well is you're literally earning while you're learning. You're completing in lots of instances, initially a level 3 program where you're picking up all the skill, all these skills and knowledge, but you're also getting paid for this as well, which is amazing. And that also ties into the fact that an apprenticeship is completely free for an apprentice. So they will walk away with zero debt. It costs them nothing and they're actually getting paid to be there as well. So, for those who feel that they want to go to university and enhance their skills that way, they will, of course, leave that with some debt to pay, typically for a long time. The other side of it as well is, as a Baltic apprentice, there's lots of benefits to the apprenticeship. Like I am with Ellie, you have your own learner mentor, so you have that sole contact. My cohort of learners is massively smaller than that of if I was a university lecturer or a professor or something like that. So I have the time to spend time with my apprentices and give them guidance and knowledge from me and support them from my end as well. And I think the other thing to think about with an apprenticeship as well is you're building up that network. So I have seen on my own sort of group sessions, my own apprentices, yes, they're from different points of, different parts of the country across different industries. I've seen them add each other on social media and things on LinkedIn, but also on Instagram and Facebook, because I think, again, that's not something you get at university. As an apprentice, you're able to network not only with your own business and get to know your business, the wider industry as well, whether that is through LinkedIn or through sessions with Baltic or networking events, whatever it might be. You're seen as a professional, as a digital marketing professional, and you're able to really, run with that and share ideas and best practice and knowledge with like-minded sort of apprentices from all around the country. And the last thing that I'd like to say as well about, general benefits is apprentices can apply for a student discount card. And a lot of my own apprentices don't think that they can. They think you have to be at university or whatever to get this, but you can apply for student discount as well, which I know A lot of apprentices do. Yeah.
I loved having a student discount card.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you there, Rhiannon, about, especially the relationship side. And, it's like you said, building that network, and it's the network that's going to continue with you throughout your career.
Yeah.
And Ellie, coming over to you now, so we can obviously imagine you've already been reaping all of these benefits Rhiannon's mentioned. But how have you found your apprenticeship so far with Harvey and Hugo, and what inspired you to go down the apprenticeship route?
So I was a travel agent, and obviously the travel industry is not really going anywhere. And I saw on TikTok, it came up on there, digital marketing, and I thought, oh, that looks quite good. So I did some online courses and just watch YouTube videos about people who'd done it and been in that situation. And then I just had a look at what I could do. And obviously I didn't have much knowledge before because it's something completely new and different. So I thought, well, I did an apprenticeship before a few years ago, and I thought I really liked that. I like how you're learning alongside it and you're not just shot in the deep end straight away. So it's not like you're in a new job, you need to know everything, because if you don't know anything, it's fine. And if you need to ask questions or go to anyone, it's fine. Like I've got Rhiannon to go to if I need support, and it's nice having that, as well as obviously having all the staff members as well. But it's nice to have, it just feels like nice to know that you're not just expected to know everything. It is fine if you don't know the answer to something. And obviously the fact that you're getting paid as well whilst you're learning, it is a really good thing. And to have that qualification under your belt, I think it's really good to put on your CV as well.
I agree. There's loads of benefits there that you've said, Ellie, but it can also be beneficial for employers. Rhiannon, can you explain how having an apprentice can benefit the employer as much as the apprentice?
Absolutely. So there are so many ways that recruiting an apprentice within any business is going to enhance, the team and the wider business. First and foremost, obviously, it's the fact that it's growing your team in your business, but it's bringing in that fresh perspective, that fresh talent, fresh ideas as well. And I think something that a lot of employers and managers and businesses and things like about apprentices is the fact that you can almost mold them into the way that you, want them to be. So yes, they're going to get that standardized digital marketing knowledge, but as well as that, you can also teach apprentices these skills and this knowledge in a way where it's going to mostly benefit your own business. So they're going to really get to know your business, their team, the other departments in the business, where they fit into all of this, the business ethos, the business history. You can teach your apprentice all of this, and they're coming with a clean slate, ready to learn, so eager to learn as well, so excited and to get involved, and so excited and grateful to have the opportunity. Another thing that, is more logistics side of things, operational side of things. At the moment, the government are offering a range of grants available to businesses as well to make it so that it's as cost effective as possible recruiting for an apprentice. At the moment, between 95% and 100% of the cost can be covered through a government grant, as well as a £4,000 bonus for the business for recruiting an apprentice. So in terms of money and operational side of things, there's that huge benefit as well. It's not going to put a business out of pocket, basically, trying to recruit for an apprentice. A lot of people think that apprenticeships are for school leavers or people who've maybe just left college or university. But another way that you can really enhance your business through apprenticeships is by looking at your current workforce. Perhaps there's somebody in the business who's looking to change their path a little bit. They want to stay within the business, but perhaps they want to move from finance or human resources or administration, and they want to go down a more tech, digital skills sort of route. I think there's just so many benefits and advantages to an apprentice. To me, it seems like a no-brainer. If I owned a business, I know I am, of course I'm going to say it, but it's the facts. It's in black and white and it's there. It just makes sense to have an apprentice. You're helping somebody get their foot in the door to the industry and learn and grow and develop, but also it just enhances your business in so many ways as well.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. And like you're saying, it's making sure that businesses out there are aware of that there are grants and funding available to, take on apprentices. There's a lot of apprentices out there who want to get into the business and learn a lot more. And luckily mine and Elisha's degrees allowed us to do this. But in terms of kind of apprenticeships, how do they help securing a career in the highly competitive PR world and marketing world? How do they kind of help? Degrees are a great way to get a bit of work experience, but how do apprenticeships compare to that, Rhiannon?
Yeah, I would definitely agree in that degrees are a great enhancer to any skill set and CV. Something under your belt. definitely nothing to be sniffed at. A lot of hard work over 3 years or 4 years in some cases as well. But I think apprenticeships are, you're not sat in a lecture hall or a classroom for 3 years. You're already there. You're already in the business, learning everything there is to know about the world of work. Firstly, if you are new to work, you're fresh from school or college or sixth form. So firstly, you're going to get to know the logistics of how a day-to-day job works, the logistics of that, having your lunch, getting to know the team, how it all sort of fits into place. So there's that side of it as well. You're already in the workplace, getting that industry, making those connections, gaining those skills. But, and building, I think is something that gets overlooked as well, is building those employability skills. I mean, a high number of our apprentices stay on within their workplace, but, even if they do want to move on to something else, they've already got that experience under the belt, which I think is brilliant. So I think your degree for a career in tech or in digital marketing and anything digital, like I've previously said, it is so important to have that network, and you're going to straight away start building that up from day one of your apprenticeship, no matter what your background or your previous skill set and things is. You're going to start building that straight away. So you've got that industry experience, you've got the networking that you're building up, you're getting used to, multitasking and juggling different things. So not only will you have your own sort of day-to-day tasks and responsibilities and things that you lead on, but also your apprenticeship work as well, which you need to stay on top of and meet deadlines for and really put your full effort into as well. So it's going to really get an apprentice used to having to spin a couple of plates. If I was an employer, I'd think, well, this person already has worked in an industry like this, so again, it's almost like a no-brainer. They've already had that experience every day for a year plus, depending on if they've done level 3 and level 4 as well. If we're really looking at numbers and things, 95% of Baltic apprentices stay in employment once they have completed their apprenticeship. That is a huge stat and something to really take comfort in as well, if you ever did have any doubts about employability and things like that.
So Ellie, can you tell us what you've enjoyed most about your apprenticeship and where you hope it will take you?
So far, I've just really enjoyed it. I can't believe how fast it's gone since I've been here. I'm doing something different every day, whether that's writing social media posts or editing things or making graphics. There's just so many different things, and every day is just being different. So it's not just the same, 9 to 5 every day. Everything's been different. But I just really enjoying it, and just obviously can't wait to pass my apprenticeship and get that qualification.
Thank you so much for your really in detail answers. That's been really, really insightful. But to end the interview, we want to know what your favourite piece of stationery is and why.
For me, I don't know if it's classed as stationery. I guess it is. So I've got a folder. I should have brought it with me on my desk. It's just a pink ring binder, and it's my Bible. It's got everything I would need to know as a learner mentor. So I deliver level 3 and level 4 courses. So it's got everything I would need to know about both of those courses, all the behind the scenes stuff behind that as well. And then lots of guidance for myself. Honestly, it's my Bible. It's like my holy grail stationery. If I lost it, I'd be okay because it's all in here as well. But I'm very visual, and I like it in front of me every day as well. So yeah, I'd be absolutely lost without my little pink folder on my desk.
Mine is this. Bought in the beginning of lockdown. It's a weekly appointment book, but it's a journal. But I love that. I write everything down to-do lists, so I know that I don't miss anything off for the day, and then I tick it off when I've done it, and feel it makes me feel really organised to plan my life.
Oh, those are fantastic. Well, thank you very much for sharing those insightful answers with us and for explaining more about apprenticeships. I'm sure everyone who's watching has learned a lot more from kind of seeing it through the apprentice's eyes, through the apprentice provider's eyes, and also we've talked about the business side as well. So thank you both very much for talking us through your thoughts and opinions there. And thank you to everyone else for joining us. If you do have any questions about careers in PR, recruitment or training, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the prefects. You can email us at study@hugoversity.com. Thank you very much, everyone. See you soon. Bye.